Yeah, but I can't. Okay, is it okay?
Yes, it is.
Is it okay now?
Very well said. Please go ahead.
Okay, but I can't hear you from at my end. But if I heard what you said, you want to know the reasons for new infections among young people. Okay, it simply can be explained that it means young people are engaging in risky behaviors because HIV infection is mainly due to risk. And people who take risk or who are involved in risky behaviors end up being exposed to the infection. And so some of the risky behaviors that we all know is sexual activities. In Ghana, 80% of HIV transmission is through sexual intercourse. And so people who are being infected are having unprotected sex. And for that matter, people are having unprotected sex. And usually, if they engage in multiple partnerships or casual sex, which are unprotected, it increases their risk of getting HIV. And so this is the simple reason I will assign to it, at least for now.
Very well said. But what can be done to curb this trend?
Yes, it requires intensive education on HIV. It appears many people, especially the younger generation, haven't heard quite a lot about HIV. And more so when we see that treatment is making people living with HIV healthy and no longer developing AIDS. It makes people believe that HIV is no longer an issue. But it is an issue because the new infections in all ages is still very high. In the last 5 years, new infections have averaged 21,000, which means if in the next 5 years, new infections remain at 21,000, we're going to add more than 100,000 to the current HIV population, which is about almost 350,000. If it continues for the next 10 years, we're going to have more than 500,000 people living with HIV. And that would undermine our efforts to eliminating AIDS and achieving epidemic control by the year 2030. And so we have to intensify our education, which we are working with our partners, and we also have to increase condom use. Condom use is known, being found to significantly reduce new infections. And the estimate is that in sub-Saharan Africa, if we do not do anything, any intervention, any of the prevention interventions, like testing and other prevention interventions, but if we do just use of condom, if we use condoms alone, we will be able to reduce new infections by 47% in sub-Saharan Africa. So condom use is very important, and the Commission is going to launch a new condom campaign early next year. And we believe that all the media houses and the various communities will support this campaign so that we can increase uptake and utilization of condoms to prevent new infections, especially among young people.
Thank you very much, sir. Before I take leave of you, quickly, what are the activities lined up for this year's World AIDS Day celebration? Can you just quickly take us through?
World AIDS Day is on 1st of December, which is coming Wednesday. And at the national level, we're going to have a national derby at the forecourt of International Trade Fair at La. And His Excellency, the President of Ghana, Nana Akufo, a keynote speaker, and he's going to share his thoughts about the new direction for the HIV response with the entire Ghanaian populace. And so everyone is welcome to join us at the Trade Fair Center for the National Derby. All the regions will also have regional derbies, and it will be a time when we would, provide HIV testing and counseling and support people who test positive to access antiretroviral treatment in health facilities. It will also be a time where more awareness creation will be intensified. So this is happening not only in Accra, but all over the country. Several churches have approached us to, undertake one activity or the other, and we are supporting them to do so. There are NGOs and some private sector institutions, some health facilities, who are also joining us to celebrate the World AIDS Day in their facility and in their community. And so if anyone sees any such activities in their community, they should join them and access any of the services that will be provided.
Thank you very much, sir.